This is a Headgum podcast.
He basically wants to be the crocodile hunter of the Pokemon world.
You imagine if you found out that he was murdered by a Pokemon?
Good point. Very good point.
They have a fun strut, too, I feel like. They're like, I'm getting married. That's what that walk sounds like. Finally, it's happening.
Hello!
Sweet. I'm a bride!
Yeah, Mom, here you go. Look in your camera real quick, Mom.
I don't want to see his bottom.
Well, you have no choice. And by the way, it's Luke's bottom now.
So many segments. Thank the Lord above. Thank the Lord above. But let's start again. Next we have Arnold Schwarzenegger family tree. One-star sex toy reviewee. Feed big salesman, subway letters. Gareth trains to fight a live gorilla, yeah. Don't drop the omelette, what's that smell? Car stuck in a field or Andrew Garfield. Bathtub confessions, fight your own dad. There's so many segments. Next we have.
Here we go again. Welcome to Next We Have, a podcast where we really move quickly, and we are enjoying a lot of it. We've really... Kevin, do you think we've hit our stride on this show?
We've been hitting it.
That's my guy.
Since last week.
Yep. All right, there we go. That's not my guy. I'm not going to lie. When someone is tattooing someone on your show, it's hard to
Bar's high.
The bar's high at this point. Don't think that we're abandoning that story. We're going to milk everything we can out of Byrnes' milky ass. So we'll get to that eventually on this episode. But before we do, I just want to remind and thank everybody.
I used it to white balance the cameras.
Yeah, look, when I'm white ass shaming, you know things are bad. But I mean, Byrnes' ass was so white it colonized Headgum. So, hey, speak of the devil, hey, Byrnesy.
Oh, what I missed?
Nothing. So the first part here will be very enjoyable. But I was going to remind people to go to YouTube, Gareth Reynolds TV. Please like, subscribe, please share the show. It's very helpful. The first segment, we have a comedian who has been great. As another comedian, I will say, I've watched this guy for the past couple years, and I have been jealous of not only how well he's doing, but how good he is at stand-up. One thing that I love about stand-up, you really know where you're at. You know what you're doing. You know how well other people are doing. Many times there are people in the world where you're going, this person shouldn't be doing that well. I should be doing better. Not in this one. This guy's a crusher. Gianmarco Soresi's special, Thief of Joy, comes out September 14th. 18th. That's what I'm saying. September 18th. Gianmarco's special comes out. I have no doubt it'll be awesome. As a fellow crowd worker, he crushes. He's doing amazing. In this first segment, we kind of put the system on trial for how well he's doing. Is he doing better than some people? Is he doing worse? Well, you're just going to have to stick around to find out. We also have Hannah Pilkes, who comes in and plays a game. Quite enjoyable. She's great, too. So is he. Then we're going to talk about something pretty topical. I don't know if people saw this thing with the Phillies fan. We'll get into it, but we're an interesting society. Sometimes I think it might just be better to pull the plug on the internet. And that's one of those, that's like saying, let's get rid of money. It's like something where you're like, that would be awesome. And then you get overwhelmed and go, how about we all just die instead? And then lastly, Gianmarco comes back again because my mother was very invested in the Jeopardy saga. So I asked her to not watch the last episode and wait so that she could be part of it, so we could get a little more out of the reveal. One more thing very quickly before we get to the show is when I was growing up in Milwaukee, we had a guy who looked like the Wolverine, and he walked around and he was from Milwaukee. His name was the Milverine, and I was like, I always wanted to interview that guy. He was Milwaukee famous. We want to find some small town legends, people in your city who is famous, just a local celebrity. We would like to start interviewing some of those people. So if you have anyone that comes to mind, small town legends, local heroes, whatever they are, please email producerbyrnes@garethreynolds.com so we can start sort of talking to some of these people. We think it could be fun. Next we have the thing I just talked about. So we are here with Gianmarco Soresi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Thanks for being here. All right. No,
Thank you
no,
for
the
having-
small. No,
No,
it
I'm
felt like,
thrilled.
no, I didn't handle that right. You're right. So we were just talking shit.
We were.
Specifically about a
If
person.
there was a podcast of the conversations people have before the podcast,
pre-chat.
oh,
How about
it would
we call
be-
it "Save It for the Pod,"
Save it for the pod.
and we just do the thing where we're warming up.
Yeah.
But it was funny because we were talking shit on a specific individual. But I watched. Are you a sports fan?
Not particularly.
I was watching football this weekend because football just started, and so they're unfurling all the new A-list celebrities who are doing commercials
Mhm.
as we sort of spiral the drain towards nothingness or wherever this is
Yeah,
headed.
yeah. They need more money to build the bunker for next phase of civilization.
Isn't that what this really is?
Of course, because you go, surely you have enough money, and they're like, I might have enough money now, not for the future world.
It is. It's also so not funny. It's terribly sad. But the way that I always felt like the entertainment industry was kind of an outlier, where it was like, hey, we are not gonna fall into dystopia the same way. We have kind of a middle class of commercial actors, large writers' rooms. Like,
Yeah.
there's the 1% for sure, but there was still this sense of like you could, kind of nickel and dime a living, and that is just gutted.
It's gutted, and there was a time that, of course, actors, a movie star would feel shame to be
They
in
would
a
go to
commercial.
Japan.
They go to Japan, but I think the new shame that we'll see if it's too late. It's maybe too late to harness any shame. But I think about I made a lot of money in the beginning doing commercials,
Same.
and I have friends. Now I do stand up, but I have friends who still they need those commercials, and then
That was the middle class. I don't think I could have made it in LA without commercials.
Yeah.
Like hawking those products. The one I saw yesterday that I was like, we just don't acknowledge. It was Matthew McConaughey lamenting his mortgage. And I was like,
That's even
What?
even worse to complain about his
It was-
finances.
yeah, I was like, we know. Wait, now what are we doing? Like he's Matthew McConaughey
Yeah.
in the ad, but he was, and like Woody Harrelson had like swooped in and bought his house, which that's its own nightmare.
That's like I don't even know. That's like Sydney Sweeney being like, oh, I can't. I need a good plastic surgeon.
I'm
You're like,
so
well, you're-
fat.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so fat. Sydney Sweeney doing like Ozempic ads.
But I don't know. I really think I just keep thinking like, at some point these guillotines will. I mean, I love what you do, so I always am like, oh, we're very
Sure.
aligned in how we view the future. But at some point, they're all gonna need the bunker, and I think you're right there. But I also think
that
like,
we should get all the mid-level actors who don't have commercials anymore and
Yes.
start making commercials for guillotine companies.
Can I just jump in and say that I have a friend back in New Jersey that got a guillotine tattoo this weekend?
I
for
know
this
you sent it
exact-
to me. Yeah, I don't know if you want that in the long
Yeah.
That might get you in the gulag.
Yeah, that's how they're going to identify you immediately.
I-
He already has the tattoo.
And I'll tell you what, there is a phase where I'll be like, he has a guillotine tattoo, like to save my
Yeah,
own.
yeah,
There
yeah.
will be like that kind of like little crossover before the full revolution.
I think maybe we need to think about more modern technology for disposing of rich
fair.
people
It's
than the individual guillotine.
We're kind of just like doing this sort of version where we're like, oh God, we romanticize it. Anyway, Gianmarco, we have a couple little things we thought we could do with you. What do you think is best to start with here?
I mean,
Byrnes?
this is what a shift. Like,
Yeah,
it is
no, there's
nothing to do with this
No,
stuff.
we're gonna kill Matthew McConaughey. Hey, we got a game, don't we?
We were talking about how you've had a pretty successful couple years and your follower count has ballooned on Twitter and Instagram, whereas maybe Garrett's hasn't.
I don't know
I
if
mean-
we brought that part into the conversation.
I honestly, I think I'm almost famous enough to do commercials again.
Yeah, you're really, yeah, exactly.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
Are you excited to abandon your principles?
It's so nice to be in that perfect position where, like, I'm not invited to the comedy festival in Saudi Arabia,
Yeah.
and so I can just like full on just like talk shit about it.
You don't have to.
And I never had to deal with
But
it.
let's say Riyadh offers you 350 G's.
Uh-huh.
It feels like you, and there are people like you and I who have been like, never.
yeah.
350. What would you do?
And how long would the set have to be?
The set is one night and it's 35 minutes.
Whew.
And you get everything. Obviously, everything's taken care of. And let me say this. Okay, well, start with your answer, and then I'm going to up it.
Again, knowing that it's very easy theoretically to say anything.
Yes.
I would say no, and in fact, in this scenario, I would donate that amount of money from my own.
Wow.
I would take it alone to a free speech organization.
I love that for you, by the way. You know what might be a good move is to say no and like screenshot your email, your principled email.
Can I tell you? This is how gross my mind is. I have had the thought.
This is great.
That I would get that email, and the Instagram story would be, "See, comedians, this is how you say no to a gig."
I love that though.
And I had the fantasy of the thing that I haven't even gotten the offer for.
Yeah. No. Well, again, it is.
I met a comedian who said no, and it was 80,000. And
really?
And he said no. At least that's what he said to me.
He should have been public.
He should have been public.
And I bet. Yeah.
You know why he probably wasn't public? Even grosser? Because he was like, I don't want people to know that I was only offered 80.
That's true too. That is a paltry amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. For $80,000, I would kiss the cheeks of Mohammed bin Salman. Okay, Byrnes, what do we got here?
So I figure we'll dive into some Instagram accounts I've been looking at, and I'll show you some videos here and there, and you guys can decide,
So we will be guessing if this person has a higher follower count than either you or I, right? Is it me or is it Gianmarco or both?
I think we just kind of do both.
Okay,
so we're settle in like. I guess. Well, we should lay the. I should tell you guys how many followers you have.
Yeah. Could you? Because I don't follow you.
Okay, let's just plow through.
All right. Well, Gianmarco has. This is as of 3 days ago, September 5th. Gianmarco, you have 849,000 followers.
I think that's a fine amount.
I believe it's at 853 today.
Yeah, probably. I would imagine it was a good weekend.
Good weekend, yeah.
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 Right. Well, congratulations.
People heard I was coming on the show.
Yeah.
That's huge.
All right.
That's huge for you.
Okay, and I think we don't need to go there.
And Gareth, you have 122,000.
I believe it's 122,000 after the past 2 days. I don't know if you checked recently, but it's I think actually I'm down to 121. I had a bad weekend.
Sure.
I posted some weak crowd work. Okay, great. So
all right, so Kevin's got some videos here that will show you. I'm going to introduce you to some accounts. And
and I think these are people outside of comedy. It's just sort of like, there was one guy I saw who was working at one trap for like 2 years, and he's got a huge, so he looks like he has a second head growing, and he's thriving online, and I'm like, well, I really try. And then this guy's just going to the 24-hour fitness.
And only doing half. I mean, truly, it's just one arm. Can you imagine the guy who built up both delts going, what the fuck? I could have just done one.
That guy's got something to complain about. Yeah.
That is exactly right. Yeah. Okay, so, oh, fuck.
So this is Jan Håkan Eriksson, who's I
definitely have seen this guy before.
You have? I've never seen this guy before.
Those are pickles.
Oh, so
and he did this video to celebrate the 45 years since the release of Whip It.
So he's got 2 door hinges glued to his head, and he's kind of whipping his head back and forth with pickles while playing Devo.
I'm glad that you said it was the anniversary of Whip It. For a second, I thought you were about to be like the anniversary of like D-Day, and this was
veteran
just to commemorate
for the veterans.
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, well, this obviously, now he's gonna have more followers than me. I'm 100%. Whether or not he has more followers than you, what do you think, Gianmarco?
I feel like, yes. I just feel like I've seen this guy for a long time, and there's better ones than this, for sure. This is not his most original work. I've seen a lot with balloons and popping, and
it's hilarious that you're like, I've seen some of his better stuff. Balloons are popping.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Yeah, listen, we all go through phases as an artist, and this is his.
So you think he has more than you?
Yeah, if he's able to capitalize simply on the anniversary of Whip It, the 45-year, no one has ever celebrated that.
No.
Any of the anniversaries for
Not
Whip
even
It,
Devo.
let alone the 45th.
Yeah, 45th.
So I go like, this is a guy who knows how to capitalize on whatever. He's going to a website. What's today? What makes today special?
It's also he's got the white background, which says to me he's doing budget stuff. So I think he's got a budget. I guess I will, in a non-insulting way, also say he has more than Gianmarco as well.
He's close, but no. He has 827,000.
Wow.
Gianmarco's got him beat by 22.
The way your face, there was a real wash of pride just now, right?
Yeah. Why wasn't there a wash of shame on yours?
It's there.
He has 727,000
There's another
more
wash
followers.
of pride when you did the shame thing. Wait, what?
He has 727,000 more followers than you.
Shut up.
Oh, I'm just...
I'm
That's what the game, right?
trying.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Can
okay.
I say something? I bet you if you randomly released that video,
Yeah.
if you made that, it would get more likes in that video because people would be like, what happened?
Yeah, no,
people,
there's
People
definitely.
would share it like, did you see this? Something's wrong.
But by the way, that is a metric for success now. Like that, like Gary Busey is crushing,
Yeah.
but he's lost a big portion of his brain, and we're all just going like, whoa,
Mm-hmm.
this isn't good.
Yeah.
But he's crushing. All right, we'll move on. Feels like
I wonder if they tell him in the mental word. They go like, hey.
Gary. It's Devo's 45th anniversary. Will you eat this dog poop?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're
That-
getting selfies. The orderlies are getting selfies with him.
Yeah, right. Okay, what's next, Burnsy?
This one is called Miserable Men.
Okay.
And it's really
now,
just
I
about...
would say we should try to cover up the view count if we can. Can you do that, Kevin? Because I think that tips it to us a little bit. Because I'm going to guess. So what is this account?
It's just an account of photos of guys looking miserable while their women are shopping.
While they're
Oh.
women. Wow, listen to you. Could be a man shopping.
True.
Wow, there's a rabbi conked out there in a store. Now, you're in a relationship, Gianmarco. Do you have to go... Do you relate to this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm just waiting for me to pop up there.
That'd be fucking great.
Me in Milan, Italy, while I...
Oh, you're just...
I love how this includes every kind of man. Like, this really transcends, cultures.
It is relatable. I mean, they do put the chairs there, to very clearly be like, all right, fellas.
Sometimes I say a woman sitting in a chair, and I say, that's not for you.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm going to have to Rosa Parks you. You're going to need to get out of here.
I once got kicked out of a chair at a shop that I was sitting in while I was waiting for my wife. They were like, that chair's not for sitting.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay. So that's what it is. It's just miserable men. Men being miserable.
Just men looking like this, miserable while their partners are shopping.
There's so many in just this one video.
Yeah, this is just...
go, how is this sustainable?
It's a real flex.
I
Gianmarco,
would like
you
to
could
be like, how TMZ has to track down celebrities in awful scenarios or whatever. Like, I would do this.
You want to track these guys down?
Yeah.
What was going through your head, sir? How are you? I gotta say, posture-wise, I don't know. This makes me understand why it seems to be a male loneliness crisis that we don't stop talking about, but this really puts a finer point on it. Gianmarco, does this account have miserable men? Does this have more or less followers than you, do you think?
I gotta say, like, part of me goes like, oh, well, now it's going to be more, but I think less.
Wow, good for you. I have a feeling all these are going to be more than me. I just feel like that's going to be kind of a way to twist the knife on me. So I'm going to say more than me, and I'm going to say more than you because I want you to feel a little bit of shame. I want to try to penetrate this beautiful
Good luck.
shell.
People have been trying for years.
All right, Birdsy.
Gianmarco has more than 500,000 more followers than this, but this has got you beat by 200,000.
We don't need to bring the me part in.
But I thought that's what we were doing. You said you and him.
I bet you I could make an account. It would be miserable comedians finding out other accounts have more followers than them.
It's just me.
And it would get more followers.
And it's only me, and I'm like, wait, this is like me.
And you would write being like, can you tag me in this?
I'm DMing you. Yeah. And you don't write back, but I see the scene. He saw it. Why isn't he? Gianmarco. All right. Well, good for you. See, I really hate the direction of this game because you have the mouth you have sometimes where you've done some shitty shit.
No.
You have the shitty shit mouth.
No, I would never.
All right,
Shitty shit.
let's shut up. Let's bring out the next one, Kevin. Okay, so what is this?
This is the Pokemon conservationist. This guy travels around and tells you about Pokemons.
And welcome to the page.
That, you know,
Together, we get to
if they turn
make
up.
short-form educational content teaching biology and conservation.
This man has
with
a
the help of our
Pokemon next to
Pokemon
him,
friends.
obviously.
From the smallest cutie fly to the larger-than-life legendaries, we love talking about the awesome planet that we live on and how we can help maintain its natural beauty.
So he's
Our
just-
goal with
we're
every
just
video
seeing a
is
lot
to
of
inspire the next wave of
Pokemons in the
conservationists
wild.
and wildlife enthusiasts,
And-
as well as fundraise for existing
Wait,
organizations.
what the fuck
that are
is this
already
account?
doing
'Cause
incredible
there was a
work.
real snake
the best
there.
way to support Palpatine and I is by following, liking,
he
commenting,
basically
and
wants
sharing
to
our
be
videos.
the
And if you
crocodile
feel so
hunter of the
inclined,
Pokemon
please check out
world.
our Ko-fi page. Your contribution
You imagine,
there
you
will
imagine
help
you
us
found out that
creating
he was
sharing more Pokemon.
murdered by a Pokemon?
A Snarkafoot stabbed him through the heart. We released the footage.
That would be taking the bit as it should be. I would respect that.
After 2 years.
when he's ready to end this horrible venture that he's created for himself.
Fuck.
A wild Machop got him right in the Adam's apple. There really is in the Pokemon world. There is a lack of human deaths from Pokemon.
It would be great to lean in hard. And I mean,
He has to like put down the Pikachu.
yeah. These Pikachus are in a lot of danger. Their environment's being encroached on by man.
Are there like evil Pokemons
Yeah,
that'll that would go after people?
Mewtwo.
Mewtwo is a real name?
Yeah, I think
How
Mewtwo
did you become familiar with these?
with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
He's like
This
like
was
10
my
years younger than us.
childhood.
Come on.
This was my child.
Me too.
Yeah, this was like, I mean, I collected the cards.
Oh, you did?
I collected the cards. I would go to the Japanese food markets and get the ones in Japanese because it'd be Pokemon that didn't exist in America.
Yeah, I know
yet.
that. There were regional.
And it was like before the internet operated as it does now. So it felt like I have a Pokemon no one's ever even heard of.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. It
You'd
was
go to
fun.
the Japanese market. So, okay. So, I mean, just in general, you probably like what this guy's doing a little bit. I do like him getting killed in the wild by one.
Yeah. Like if it was just like, it was like, oh, these two Machops keep fucking.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, dude, pan the camera.
Jesus Christ, he's banging the shit out of her. Well, Gianmarco, does the
You ever see that
Pokemon-
video? It's like a gorilla. It's a zoo. The gorilla takes a frog. The kids are there visiting. The girl takes a frog and jerks herself off with the frog.
I will.
Can you imagine a Charizard?
Charizard.
A Charizard
With a Jigglypuff?
with the jiggle or with
I like that you're trying to figure out the perfect
the
Pokemon
perfect.
for.
Well, can I tell you
skull fucking.
honestly? In my mind, first I went functional and I said, "Well, a Gyarados would be perfect because it's so long." But then that's not as funny. A Charizard and Gyarados. It's funny if it's Charizard and
The video you're talking about in such shorthand, I can't believe I'm like 100%. That was one of my favorite videos.
one of the funniest videos of all time.
If you were to, just for those who don't
say
know
that
what you're
frog.
talking about, how would you explain what really happens in a play-by-play?
It's a teacher bringing their class on a zoo trip to see the animals that they've seen cartoons of, and they're looking at a gorilla, and while all the kids are watching, the gorilla grabs a frog very clearly and squeezes it to get the mouth open just right, and then starts like a fleshlight, but with another one of God's creatures, and the teacher, the kids. Immediately, they learn a lot of things.
I gotta tell you guys, I'm trying to find this video for you, and there are many different ones
There's
of
one
this exact thing.
specifically, though, where the one you're talking about, where the teacher's like, "That's right, you see," and then it's just like, "Oh my God, no!" As the gorilla's just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
just the brutal reality.
Yeah, it's. I think what's so funny is the sex is almost secondary to the brutality of
Yeah,
Earth.
it throws you in the deep. Exactly. Yes,
Yeah.
it is it really is a full-on nightmare. And these are like 7-year-olds.
Yeah, and it's just a confrontation of the way we talk about animals. In that there was never that scene in Dr. Dolittle.
No, their mouths were opening for different reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dr. Dolittle like therapy with the frog, and he's like, that really fucked me up. That really fucked me up, dude.
Well, what do you think? Does this account have more or less followers than you, and more or less followers than me?
I gotta say,
You could start with me if you want to warm up.
I got
Go ahead. Just say it.
more than you.
Okay, now move on to you.
I'm gonna say less than me still. That's
Wow.
very
The ball's on you.
yeah.
I'm going to say more than me, and I think it has less than you, but I want it to be more because it's just, this is starting to dig a little too deep. So I'll say more than Gianmarco.
Oh no, Gianmarco's gotten beat by like more than 600,000.
Just chill. Why don't you chill out?
72,000 more than you.
Shut up.
Oh.
How about you shut up?
The game.
I'm going to gorilla frog you in a minute.
Ugh.
Should we do one more?
We could,
All right,
let's do one more.
Let's do one more.
This is a fun game.
I bet it is. It's not a great
Let's do
game,
this.
honestly, now that I'm playing it. I think on paper it really sounded fun. And then in execution, it's been a little demoralizing.
Well, if you brought up Josh Johnson, then I'd start getting upset.
Bring him up. Bring him up. Okay, so this is Disrespectful Robot. I've seen this one. This is called Film the Robots. And this is showing one of those little delivery carts, like a DoorDash cart.
Not way, Adam. Get out of the way. Why are you forcing the human out of the way? You don't have to put up with that.
So this guy's yelling at it, obviously. He's yelling at the little robot called Ethan that's just trying to deliver some
Trying
food.
to bully humans.
Anyway, this is an account that's basically dedicated to harassing these little
which is
samos.
great. Okay.
Yeah.
Which
We
I
get
don't
it.
disagree with. I'm kind of...
No, I'm into it.
Yeah.
There's so many signs of dystopia that are just screaming. Even just looking at the streets of the city, there's just so much shit. Like, it really is a shithole. You live in New York, right?
I do.
Yeah. A shithole?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I like not driving places.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because at least, like, it's a shithole, but I didn't have to be in a car for 40 minutes to get to the shithole.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a 6 on this hand for me because at least in my car, I'm like privately like,
Sure.
like there is some privacy to the hell that you experience. But I do agree.
That is nice.
It's also, to me, there's New York at some point has to stop. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna sound like an 80-year-old. Gianmarco, does Film the Robots LA? God, it's obvious it's LA. Have more or less followers than me?
More than you.
Just it's the comfort you feel in saying
Can I
it.
put money on it?
What?
Sure.
Everything I have.
What?
That is more than you.
Your empire. You're that confident?
Yes, more than you, less than me. This is very specific. And by the way, you're just yelling at the robot. There can't be that much variety to these videos.
No, I really.
If the robot was more advanced and it called you a slur, I go, oh, maybe these are more interesting videos. But until it has those capabilities,
That'll be great when it can do that. When it'll be like negatively profiling. I saw one of these almost get hit by a Waymo a couple weeks ago.
Beautiful.
And I was like, that would have been the greatest. But like that to me, I probably would have come.
Now, if you made that an Instagram account,
I'm good. I'm hanging in there with what I'm doing. I'm not looking for.
if you did robot on robot crime,
Yeah, but I'm happy. I'm sticking with my thing. It's going to work.
sure. I just think you should hit a point where you go, if it hasn't worked by when,
It's working.
will you shift to the robot?
It's been working a little bit better. Okay? I'm going to say less than you, and I'm going to say less than me.
Well, Gianmarco, your empire is now Gareth's. That only has 3,184 followers. You're kicking that account's ass.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. The
Hell
boys are back. Fuck yeah. All right, Gianmarco. It feels like you weren't as excited as me, but
Great.
No. It's fine. It feels like a low point. Thank you for joining us for a segment on the show. You must feel pretty good.
Yeah, no, I feel great.
Okay, good. All right. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. You can host the show. All right. Thanks, everybody. And we're brought to you by Mint Mobile. All right, look. You know what doesn't belong in those epic summer plans? We're sunsetting summer, but you know what doesn't belong in those epic summer plans? Getting burned by your old wireless bill. You're planning the beach trips. You've got the barbecue. You're having a tasteful luau in your yard. You're trying to escape your kids. You built them a tree. I don't have a family. But anyway, your wireless bill should be the last thing that's holding you back. That's why I have made the switch to Mint Mobile, and you should too. They have wireless plans starting at $15 a month. Mint Mobile gives you premium wireless service on the nation's largest 5G network. It's the same coverage, the same speed, all that stuff that you're used to. The only difference, like we said, less money. That's a good thing. Remember, we're trying to not get distracted this summer. So Mint Mobile I was getting, like a lot of you, I had a high monthly wireless bill, was getting charged a ton, and I just kind of thought it was normal. And then I made the switch to Mint Mobile for just $15 a month, and I was very pleased. There's no more overpriced monthly phone bills, no more unexpected data overages. So our recommendation here at the show, my recommendation, is ditch those overpriced wireless plans. Get 3 months of premium wireless service from Mint Mobile for $15 a month. $15 a month. Sorry, I'm yelling. It's summer. So this year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get this new customer offer for your 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/next. That's mintmobile.com/next. Upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 a month. Limited time new customer offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details. All right, so AG1 is coming at you with new tropical flavors. I've been an AG1 fan for a long time, but now it's tropical. So it tastes way less like greens and more like fruit, refreshing, a good jump start to the day. I'm not going to get too specific, but the digestion is improving. You have a steadier energy level, stronger immune system. I'm able to flip cars in parking lots, and I think everybody knows I've been pretty clear. I try to be as healthy as possible, especially when I'm on the road, so I don't get sick. That's why AG1 is perfect. It keeps your immune system going. I just like knowing that I'm doing something every day to sort of stay ahead of it. Over time, many times I've tried other green powders, then I found AG1, and it's the easiest to drink. It's just a little bit of powder. You do it in the morning. There's no added sugars. It's plant-based. There's no artificial sweeteners. And they do taste good. That's the other thing. When my mother was staying with me and I had her take a bunch of AG1 back to England with her, she was drinking it every day. She felt great. And she's run out since. So the next time she comes here, I'm going to load her suitcase with the pure powder and treat her like an AG1 drug mule. But like I said, I've tried others. This is by far the best one. Great flavors, worth a shot. So your daily health drink just got a lot more flavorful. Head to drinkag1.com/next we have to try the new AG1 flavors and get a free welcome kit worth $76 when you subscribe. That's 5 travel packs, a shaker, canister, and scoop. Again, that's drinkag1.com. Next we have. It's the number one. AG1.com/next we have. That's confusing, so just do drinkag1.com/next we have. That was great. Gianmarco, great. Thief of Joy, September 18th. Check it out. You know, we like to play games with people who are famous here. Why would we stop? So next we have Hannah Pilkes playing America's favorite game, What's That Sound? And I'll tell you what that sound is. That's the sound of you loving this next, God, I want to stop myself, segment. So next we have Hannah Pilkes playing Guess That Sound. Hi, Hannah.
Hey.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, it's a nightmare. There you go. It's like never ending. It's like a magic trick. There we go. Jesus Christ, these cords. There's cords everywhere.
It's an umbilical cord, too?
Yeah, there's a baby. Oh, my God.
Finally.
That's what it's all about. You wake up. What the hell was
I'm
that?
not ready to be a mom.
Podcasting. My
I'm not in that
baby.
tax bracket yet.
Oh. Things are going great for you. Right? Do you feel it?
You know what? I feel happy.
Yeah. Less stressed a little bit.
I feel a little less stressed, and that's a foreign feeling.
We were just talking about commercial auditions a little bit, which is the exact opposite.
Oh, I mean,
Where you
nothing more
feel
humiliating.
Total discomfort
Yeah.
and completely out of sorts and totally there's no respect.
My husband did an audition where, and everyone, my husband, short king, we love a short king.
Thank
He's like
you.
5'6". Are you a short king?
No.
Okay. But you're just
I'll beat your
grateful.
husband up. No. No.
Bugsy Malone over here. But he went in for the audition. He's 5'6". Everyone in the waiting room is similar in height. And the role was arrogant jockey.
Oh my God.
So he goes in and they're like, so just kind of do your thing. He's like, yeah. They're not watching, they're texting, and then they go, okay, cockier. You're a cocky jockey. He's like,
oh my God.
Yeah. Like, what do you do? He didn't book it.
That's the worst part. Is where you leave it all out there.
Those $6,000 could have changed our lives.
There's multiple times where, and there's ones where I booked it and I was like, what?
I know.
Why?
Yeah. I booked a Super Bowl commercial before I was union. I was greasy college student. And they kept spraying me and going, greasier. She's in college, you guys. But I made $500 and it played at the Super Bowl.
I remember two things that were gutting was one time I did these Taco Bell commercials and they kept being like, we can't tell how fat you're covering up how fat he is. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And another one, it was like they were shooting a ton. This is as the industry was sort of crumbling.
Yeah.
It was, and I have a little gap in my beard, and I have no answers for why God made me this way. I've just become this person.
It's your gift.
It's something that separates me.
Yeah.
And the level of almost anger that they were developing as they were trying to figure out how to solve the patches in my beard, and I was just kind of standing there I had this a week ago when you hired me,
right?
And they eventually shaved some of my sideburns and glued my own hair here. But I remember a guy on a walkie-talkie going, what's wrong with his beard? Why is it like that? And someone looking at me like, what do you want us to say to the director? And I was like, tell him I don't know.
Oh, it's almost like they all gather Nikki Glaser style and write roast jokes for before the commercial starts. They're like, that beard thing, hit on that. Hannah, 5'11", hit on that.
It's just some sick fuck who has money who's just like, tell him cocky joke.
It's Squid Game.
It is Squid Game.
There's someone watching from above like, these idiots.
Yeah, fool.
Weird beard, too tall.
Tell him we can't see his fat enough. We know it exists.
Move the box. Let's see it.
Move, fatty.
Let's see that flat ass, Hannah. So I'm happy.
I'm glad you have comfort. Well, Hannah, what is this first segment here?
We're going to do Guess That Sound.
All right, Guess That Sound. A Steph Tolev favorite.
Great.
We will hear a sound out of context. We'll have some options, and we'll try to guess what it is. Don't feel pressure. It's fine.
You told me the name of the game, and I went.
Well, and I will say before we started, I looked at you and I said, "This is everything." So that
I feel really official today. It feels like I have dressed for Star Trek.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna go into orbit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going into orbit. I don't know. I'm jury's out on this, but
what you bought it at one
they're
point?
They're hospital scrubs.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry. Is that what I'm supposed to say? I'm so sorry.
No, you're supposed to say she's going on orbit.
She's going on orbit in a hospital.
I think I bought these for some space audition that I didn't get.
Stop.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're comfy, but I am sort of like, am I giving Running Man?
Good.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Really?
Don't listen to him. He's got this whole problem.
Let's pull the whole group.
Yeah.
You think these
approved?
Okay.
I like how
and that's
much
not
Kevin...
cool. Approved is different from I like this.
For Kevin, I think you're doing well.
Thanks, Kev.
Yeah. Kevin,
All right. Anyway,
here we go.
excited
Focus
for the
up.
game.
Let's go into orbit.
Okay.
All right, Byrnes, what do you got? Wow. Whatever it is, it has
Can you
to
play
be
it again,
helped.
or we only get one?
It'd be great if you only got one. Legally, we can only do it once.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Options?
I'm going to give you 4 choices.
All right.
Thank God.
Is it A, a small child placing a toy instrument over their sleeping dad's mouth?
Oh,
A male.
What's great about this? 3 of these are fake. So a man sat there and was like, got him.
Beautiful mind.
Yeah,
red yarn.
exactly. Just in his
could
mind
be.
palace. Could be.
This segment takes more work than anything else.
Yo,
we
yeah,
do.
yesterday I
It's
was
like-
trying to talk to him. He's like, I can't. I'm on Twitter. I can't.
Little boy, a Berenstein Bear. What is
Little
it?
boy. Oh, my God. What else could it be?
Maurice Sundeck. Okay.
A balloon on a hose that slowly come off.
It's
Right?
the at the end that I'm wondering.
Yeah,
about.
I agree. There is some. Okay.
So, B, a male elk trying to attract a mate, aka bugling. C, a woman bungee jumping and screaming in slow motion.
Oh.
D, a primitive war horn being blown for the first time in centuries.
All right. I'm nixing D personally. Go ahead. Play it again, please.
You don't want to enter war territory.
Yeah, I refuse
wanna
to
go there.
acknowledge war. It's the
Famously.
way that I
It
famous.
doesn't exist. It's that sound at the end that makes me think there's a motor of some kind, but I don't think any of those are options.
No, I think you're gonna have to let go of your motor dream. Just because you dress like a mechanic doesn't mean it's all
I'm
motor.
going to the orbit. Blast off.
Oh my God.
Okay, I have my pick. Do you want to hear him again?
I would love to hear the
Yeah.
options one more time. Famously, slow test taker.
Oh,
This could be anywhere from 2 to 4 hours.
Famously failing every test because he was probably a slow test taker. Was like, I want to get out of here.
Right.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Yeah, that student.
Oh my God.
I love hearing this because I projected onto you that you're like, you have 2 master's degrees.
Okay. You said you've listened to the
And
dollop.
it doesn't feel like you're supported in that.
No. There was a time on maybe my most famous moment on the Dollop podcast was when Dave Anthony brought up Benjamin Franklin, and I, without missing a beat, started just expounding upon the presidential powers he had. And then only for the internet to be like, wow, this guy's like seriously clinically stupid. And I was like, Yeah. No,
You're like,
not-
I love his special.
Oh, yeah, Ben's amazing.
Ben's so quick.
What a comic.
God.
No, very
Okay.
terrible. I was talking to my dad this morning, and he found all these old. I'm gonna bring him on for the show, but he found all these old reports of mine, and he was like, "Oh, they're like hilarious." Because every
Oh.
teacher's like, "Wow, whoopsie." Whoopsie
Every teacher's
daisy.
like, I did the best I could.
"Hey, there's strength in numbers," and we're all like, "Nope."
They're like, mine are like, one day she'll audition for a commercial where she's
Yeah,
in space.
right. Yeah, one of mine was cocky jockey, which didn't make sense until today. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would always change my report cards with pen. And my parents were so dense that they were like, sure, that's a B.
By the way, that's not great for you to be like, intelligence-wise, I've just outsmarted my parents with a pen. I might not be headed in the best direction genetically.
Right. Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
I digress. I would just love to hear the options one more time. We are getting rid of war whistle.
No war horn. All right,
No
we'll just
war
go
horn.
A, B, C.
It just felt
Okay.
very fake. You can include it. I'm
The
just
daughter
saying.
putting an instrument over dad's mouth sleeping.
Male elk bugling, or woman bungee jumping in slow motion.
See, I'm thinking it sounds very slow-mo to me in sort of the animatronic nature of it.
Yes. I agree.
Right?
I think C.
I think C.
Okay, we're in agreement.
You want to show him, Kev?
Oh, it's bugling.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Maybe that's how they chose the AOL sound. They were like, that's pleasant.
They're like, that'll be perfect. And then like you're just like, why are there so many elk at the door? There's a lot of masturbating elk on the porch again, honey.
The chat room, like, the Skype sound, boom, boom, boom. That's a parrot.
Yeah, that's just parrots.
That's a possum.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known.
No, it's good. Burns did well.
Thank you.
Is the point to dupe us?
For him.
Is the point to humiliate us?
No, not at all. I just,
No,
it shouldn't be easy.
For
Sure,
him,
right?
For him,
You know?
no, he's being
Sure.
diplomatic. For him, he's like, haha.
So if this was
That'll
Jeopardy,
teach.
is
Not on
that
this
like 100 and it's going to go up to 1,000 in
Speaking of
difficulty?
Jeopardy, Burns is getting a tattoo on his butt cheek today because he lost Jeopardy on the show. All right.
Oh, and it was a bet?
Yeah, I lost.
Wow, you really bet big.
Yeah.
You really bet on yourself.
I thought I was going
Literally.
to win
And then it
for sure.
failed.
Yeah, I definitely thought I was going to win. I did not think I
Wow.
would lose.
What are you going to get? Your family crest?
No, the winner gets to tattoo his signature on my butt.
And he's doing it
On the butt.
on
Yeah.
the butt.
In like
The other
an
guy's
hour.
doing it. not burn.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
You're not signaturing yours. You're not like putting suntan
That's an
lotion on
option.
your
If
back.
you want a self-sign, you're more than welcome.
We don't
for
need
that.
to do like bonus tattoos for
Okay.
this.
All right.
You were going to number 2?
Wow.
All right.
The attitude. I don't care for.
Moving right along.
Excuse me. Okay, go ahead.
Forgot podcasts are not about digressions.
No.
Stay on topic. Oh. Animal.
This sounds like ayahuasca.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like an ego death.
Yeah, this is when you're like, oh no.
So is this A, gorilla fucking around with a bass violin?
What? Who did that? By the way, we need to. By the way, if that's not what it is, please let's
see that.
Let's just drop
roll
some of
that
these
clip.
instruments into the jungle.
Airdrop instruments. Oboe for you. Cello for you. Triangle. Sorry about it. even wild animals are pissed when they get the triangle. Handbells.
Just beating the one with the triangle with handbells. Well, they really didn't understand what we were going for. It turns out the beta is the triangle one. All right.
A male gator trying to attract a mate, aka water dancing.
Oh, stop it with your bugle water dancing.
Is this just a peacock that you know the language?
See,
I know a lot of things.
Wouldn't surprise
win Jeopardy.
me, Hannah, if it's all animals and he's just doing a theme where he just reveals like water dancing's real too.
But we're gonna question ourselves constantly
This
because
is
it
what he's
couldn't
doing.
possibly
It's the
be
Princess
animals.
Bride. It's the Princess Bride.
That's a horse.
Is it?
What I just said.
That's a horse. That's a postcoital horse.
That's a horse trying to attract a mate, famously called Name for now.
Cocky jockey.
Name is famously called Cocky Jockey.
The cocky jockey. Okay.
Okay.
C, a new Boston Dynamics spy drone with offensive audio capabilities.
No.
That's possible, but good.
Oh.
We're into that. We want more drones.
Okay.
Or a 12-year-old boy buffing a sailboat he built by hand.
See, if that one's made up, Hannah, the man
You were on ayahuasca when you wrote that.
the man is troubled. Buffing a boat he made by like
Buffing?
just him picturing
to buff is a verb?
Yeah, to buff is a verb, and then him being like, and the boy built it.
And its name was Squidward.
and
he lived in Montauk. Is this just to promote your novel?
Honestly.
Yeah, actually.
The boy was buffing his boat that afternoon. Okay. All right. Let's hear it again and then read those one more time if you can. Buffing a boat.
And you hear... Now that's a self-built engine.
Gorilla with a bass
I
violin.
did it!
Gorilla with a bass violin. Male gator trying to attract a mate. Boston Dynamics drone.
You really want the drone?
Or boy buffing boat.
I really want it to be a boy buffing boat.
That he made
a
himself.
magazine. A self-funded magazine that I've made.
The Huck Finn of boat builders.
Boy buffing boat.
Boy buffing boat.
You just go to Burns' Google and type B, and it's like, boy buffing boat? Jesus. This guy's disturbed. Don't use a private window. All right, Hannah, you go first. It's tough.
Well, because now, again, it feels like half of this is the reverse psychology
Yes.
of it all, right? Because it sounds like an animal and therefore is probably not, unless you're exclusively choosing animal sounds, in which case...
And I could be wrong. I just know that he's demented.
And getting a tattoo on his butt.
And this afternoon, getting my
This
friend's
afternoon,
signature.
no
Yeah,
less.
like in an hour.
Then why are you pre-gaming right now? You can't drink
He
if you're
needs
getting a
it,
tattoo.
honestly.
That's four Locos.
I don't want to feel it.
Foof. I think it's the gator, but I also feel like I heard goats in the background, but I don't think that's an option. The drone of it all is my second pick, only because I feel like it in no way sounds like that, and therefore probably is that. So, feels like it's out to me.
So you're going
Gator.
You're going gator.
You really think they dropped instruments into the forest?
I don't know.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible. I mean, you've seen the internet.
Ever since E-Bomb's world, anything's possible.
Ever since the E-Bomb, by the way. But that guy's like, I was screwed by the internet. E-Bomb, calm down. No, I started the crazy shit. E-Bomb.
He's Mr. Monopoly.
Yeah,
His first name's E-Bomb.
Excuse me.
Sir?
I believe I have a copyright on a video like that. I'm E-Bomb.
Last name's World. See?
You've got a cease and desist from Mr. World. Ah! He's in a limo. You know what? I don't believe it's possible that the gorillas have instruments. I don't think it is the crocodile or the gator, but I am going to say that it's a gorilla with an instrument.
Wow.
Which in many ways is Byrnes with a computer.
So we don't have to come to a consensus.
No.
Okay.
You're allowed
Perfect.
to beat me. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Well, it doesn't need to be that.
I'm
I don't know why you're fit.
Well, I don't know if you saw what I'm wearing.
All right.
But I'm going into orbit.
Okay, oh my lord.
And I'm pretty tough because I'm in space. All right, I think it's the gator.
All right, I'm going to go gorillas. Oh, it's the gator.
Yes.
Good job.
Wow. And you know what's funny?
What the fuck?
So scary.
Wow, very scary.
Do you think this is why Lana Del Rey fell in love with her husband?
100%.
Because that's also, it was a mating call.
Yeah.
He's like, do this when she
Here we
rolls
go.
up on the boat.
Yeah.
She's going to, and then she's like, she needs a backtrack for her song. Whoa, summertime
yeah.
sadness.
Well, one to, I think we agreed on the first one, but you're winning. 1-0, I'll
Thank
say.
God.
Stop it. It's aggressive. All right. Good work. Now, I will say 2 animals on a, he's like, this one's bellowing. This one's whatever you called it. Dry
It was
fucking.
called
Water dancing.
Water dancing.
They
and,
make the
and-
water
and
dance.
bugling.
Sure. Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. Into the third. This is what the chickens call cock jumping.
This is this.
Yeah. What the fuck?
So is that A, the sound of walking on the whitest sand in the world?
Interesting.
Very interesting.
B, a male squirrel trying to attract a mate, aka mucking?
For fuck's sake.
See,
I'm pissed.
I am pissed. We deserve to beat him. Go ahead.
C, a furious man trying to clean the word poop off of his motorboat?
Oh, man. Is he a 12-year-old who built it
And
all
he probably
himself?
built that boat with his bare hands.
Every one of these is just 2 words different.
Or,
Instead of buffing, it's cleaning, and instead of built himself, it's poop.
or a malfunctioning car alarm on a sinking car?
Well, first of all, we should
Sinking.
all be... Yeah, it's insane.
Then
We
they
should all be
drive off
writing
the bridge.
poop on more boats. But yes, I agree. An alarm trying to go off.
I'd love like a billionaire's yacht. It's just called poop.
Ah, the best.
Yeah.
The poop. Here it is, boys. Poop.
There's no bathroom.
E-bomb, are you sure? Absolutely.
First name E-bomb, last name World. The
This
boat's
is-
full of balloons.
This is the ship that poop built. E-bomb. What? You've gone mad,
E-bomb.
E-bomb.
Put on some clothes.
Never!
Please. E-bomb, it's been 3
As a matter of
weeks.
fact, I'll tuck it. E-bomb. Film it. I'm going to do the I Dream of Genie dance.
This is going to go viral on E-bomb's World. Wait.
Wait a minute.
Shit.
Shit.
Download TikTok.
TikTok. E-bomb looking at TikTok every day. And this was where I was headed. Naturally.
With the shoes video.
With the shoes guy. Boy, I got a story about the shoes guy.
Oh, more on that.
Okay.
Mm.
Now here's the thing. Now that he's introduced like squirrels mucking, he might be going for the switcheroo here. Look at it. It's so weird how look at him. He's like, I've involved myself in the game nicely.
He's trying to send it to me telepathically.
What is he saying to you? What are you hearing?
You don't know shit.
Will you
looking at
read them
me.
again, Byrnes?
The sound of walking on the whitest sand in the world?
I'm thinking maybe that.
That's
Male squirrel trying to attract a mate? Furious man cleaning the word poop off a motorboat? Or a car alarm on a sinking car?
Okay, can you play it again? I just am enjoying the imagery.
Can we
of the
talk
guy.
about the sinking car too?
Yeah.
Ocean. You heard those waves?
Mm-hmm. Good point. Very good point.
They have a fun strut too, I feel like.
The ocean is a very good grab there.
They're like, I'm getting married. That's what that walk sounds like. Finally, it's happening.
Hello.
I'm a bride. And it's my birthday in 6 months. What a day. That's my vote.
That's yours?
And it's
Okay.
Girly who just got engaged, sauntering on the beach, whose birthday's in 6 months.
All right. Byrnes, is that possible?
Did you guess?
I'm about to guess. Leave me alone. I think it's poop. I think it's poop boat. And I hope it's poop boat.
Oh shit, it could be poop boat.
Oh, it's the White Sands. Damn it.
And you see those feet? Those are
Good for you.
unfianced feet.
Those are
Why is she
definitely
wearing her
unfianced.
engagement ring on her toe?
Oh, God. By the way,
Wow.
the rubbing of it is so funny, too. Yeah. Good. So there you go.
What's going on? I mean, I am a Foley artist. I should have led with that.
Good work. You are? I didn't know you did Foley.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm Hannah Foley.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's so it's
Famously
completely...
estranged from Mr. World
Oh, my God.
after our
Get out!
Mr. World, wait!
Ebam, no. You don't know anything.
Ebam, let's make love one more time.
One more, but I'm doing it in a weird fashion.
Filming it.
Filming it. I'll be on my hands.
And I'm putting it on Vine. Wait.
Wait a minute.
Only putting videos on expired. Oh.
My Vine won't upload again. I just want to go on the bus and say that.
Better get a
all day.
hotspot.
Does anyone have a hotspot? I can't upload my Vine. Well, way to go. All right,
Thank
one more
you.
and then...
We have two more. But
Okay.
unless you think
One
we got
more
time
and
for
then
two?
I'll fuck off.
well, no, I was going to say, do we want to get 2 segments out of it?
Yeah, we'll get 2 seconds.
Oh, got it.
Okay. All right, let's go. Yeah.
All right, so number 4.
Find what you love and
Tell me there's a
love
commercial.
what you find.
This is a commercial.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I was like, guy building a boat.
Guy rubbing poop off his boat. That's my favorite sound so far. Do it again.
Me crossing the street to get here.
That's a compilation that I found today.
It is a busy street.
Close that other tab. It sounded porny.
Yeah.
Maybe take it back a little bit.
I love screaming. Genuine screaming is great.
Oh, I like that.
All right, Byrnes.
Is it a guy in a fishing tent, ice fishing tent, getting like pulled away, presumably by a snowmobile?
Presumably. But of course.
B, a crazy guy in a
Yeah,
tree,
it's that one.
and the cops chainsawing him out?
Crazy guy.
That's,
Oh, okay.
well, this would, okay, trees.
C, some kid filming himself stealing some guy's motorbike?
Mm.
Sounded like a man's.
Or,
The man screaming because of the kid.
Oh,
It's like,
sure.
Hey.
or a vandal taking out a fancy mailbox with a chainsaw?
Vandal.
A vandal taking a
Why is this all written in Old English?
I was just going to say, why is it all written
a
from...
vandal. He
Trying to
hath
use an economy of
eschewed
words here.
It's
What
like-
doth through light with yonder window breaks?
Yeah,
For
it's-
thought that ever I could read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth. I'm doing Midsummer right now.
The Shakespeare one, not the one where they throw the people into rocks. FYI.
That one.
Oh, that one. That is that one. I forgot that scene. Those are all pretty good and are definitely written from the POV of an affluent, angry man.
Affluent.
Can you read the options again and then play the sound?
A guy in an ice fishing tent getting pulled away, presumably by a snowmobile.
Crazy.
A crazy guy in a tree and the cops chainsawing him out of it. Some guy filming himself stealing some guy's motorbike. And a vandal taking out a fancy mailbox with a chainsaw.
All right, let's have a listen. Jesus Christ.
Do we get to see the video?
Oh, yeah.
I heard a chainsaw,
I did too.
but there's 2 chainsaws.
There are.
And the yell was ah
Well,
ah.
okay. My thinking is it's like a protester in a tree, and they're like cutting him out, and then he like falls a little bit or something like that. That's what
He's
think.
holding on for dear life.
Something like that.
Because sorry, what was the other chainsaw option?
Chainsaw fancy mailbox, and I think he called the guy a vagabond.
You know what? It
or
sounds
something.
fake because it led with vandal.
Yes.
None of us are speaking that.
But I
word.
also, he loves the word crazy, so him being like a crazy guy in a tree, like I
But
feel
that
like
sounds less written.
yes,
A
that's what I
vandal
mean.
opened his bureau and couldn't believe the sight he behold.
Yeah.
Well, they're all written.
Sure.
Yeah, but
But some are written.
some
you know
are,
what I mean?
some are fully
Some are a page one
invented.
rewrite.
Yeah. Some are fully invented by a little weirdo.
Some need a writer's room.
Yeah. All right, guys, what are we going to title these video options?
I wish.
Oh, I wish. Oh. All right, Hannah, go ahead.
This theory of protester, I think, because it sounds like it's a noisy street to me. Mailbox implies to me like suburb. You don't see mailbox where apartments are.
No.
I
you
guess
don't.
tree also implies suburb, but it's still
It'd be
like
great
you
to
can
live
see
in an
trees in New
apartment
York
and
City.
Put a mailbox in front of it. Be like, thank
Yes,
you, boys.
and a porch.
Put the little flag up. I've got mail to be delivered,
I love
boys.
that you're just E-Bomb's world for this one.
Yeah, I have two characters.
Y'all spot?
One's English, one's E-Bound.
I love that. One's
you.
Dutch, because my
Yeah.
dad's Dutch.
There you go.
One's just me with phlegm.
Going into orbit.
Oh, got it.
Oh no, not anymore.
I'm
You're
going
not.
into orbit.
She can't. She broke her hand.
I think it's the guy holding on for dear life getting cut out of a tree.
That's what I think. I think it's a protester in a tree. Yep. Oh no, it's the ice fish. It's the ice fish guy on a tree. Jesus Christ. Will you play it again? To describe this is impossible, but I don't even know how this happens.
What am I looking at?
But a guy in an ice fishing tent is getting dragged away and he jumps. Play it again. It's so good. The jumping out is, I guess, the safest decision, but also so funny.
Right. My mom, whenever we would watch America's Funniest Home Videos, she's like, nah, Hannah, I don't like the falls. I'm like, they're fine. They submitted it.
You're like, you're going to need to not watch this show then.
Yeah. For the hour that it's exclusively falls. That's crazy.
That's crazy. And that guy has a lawsuit.
Oh, well,
Whoever
but,
dragged him.
sure. But
Not that he survived or that he's in the middle of nowhere. I mean, he obviously passed.
and if it's
So this man's last moments.
it's because it's ice that he just plummeted to ice.
Yeah. It's very cold. And he left all of his layers there.
Yeah.
At least it made it to Fail Army.
What a bummer.
It's tough. Well, look, come on. Let's keep the happy up. Come on now. All right.
Well, we got one more for
All
you.
right,
Okay,
all right,
this
here we
one's
go.
this
All
one's
right.
peppy.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, come on now. What the fuck?
Okay.
The last
That
part's
was
not part
messy
of it.
execution. Let's start it over.
Yeah, that was messy execution. You know what I love is watching someone listen. I've decided. Maybe it's you, but your listen face is phenomenal. Your listen face takes the ride.
I've done
Like,
a lot of podcasts recently, and people are like, the way you do things isn't right.
well, I'm not saying that.
But isn't it implied?
But yeah, it's wrong how you did it.
I don't know what that was a journey.
All right, what do we got?
A squeaky table being used to chop vegetables on. A broken ceiling fan smacking around inside a busted up kitchen. A 2-year-old pushing a chair to get candy off a counter. A small dog shooting empty Coke cans with a hairband.
A small dog shooting what?
Empty Coke cans with a hairband.
How's he? What's he?
How's
Who is he?
Howsy schnousy?
He's
All
a
right.
she's miniature schnauzer, of course.
All right, play it again.
Yeah.
The last one.
With no ads, please.
Now do the ads. I have my guess.
I need to be reminded of the options.
Yeah.
Because it's such a whirlwind.
Chopping vegetables on a squeaky table.
Okay, we already did squeaky sand.
Yeah.
Broken ceiling fan smacking around inside a busted up kitchen.
Interesting.
A 2-year-old pushing a chair to get candy off a counter. Or a small dog shooting empty Coke cans with a hairband.
I want to say I would love for it to be a kid.
Yeah.
I'd love to watch that.
Sure.
I feel like it might be fan's such a predictable choice though, right?
Yeah,
It's like fan's the number one sound effect.
but it's also here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
He's going to want the video to be a good payoff.
That makes a lot of sense. So dog Coke can. Kid stool. Number one was
Vegetables on a squeaky table. And then his second one is a
No.
fan going crazy in a busted up kitchen.
those two were bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. So it's down to 2 or 3. It's down to C or D.
I think that he's gonna want to watch us watch a dog shoot.
I don't know how it's fucking possible, but I think it's that one.
Yeah, I think it's that one too.
Okay.
I can't wait to see how. If it's a goddamn fan, I swear to God.
If it is a fan, I'll.
Oh!
It is a dog shooting hands with a rubber band.
God, my dog's such a dumbass.
I am mad at your dog too. But what the fuck? What
That's
the fuck?
Crazy.
How the fuck is a dog? Okay, so the dog is basically... He basically has a system where he puts a rubber band in his mouth
and then he
uses
hoists
his
it back
claw
up
to shoot it at Coke cans.
Wow. That dog's a hunting wife. That's crazy. How do you train a dog to do that?
Thinking, how do you even get a dog there?
First of all, to be up on its
hind legs alone at a table like he's at a bar is a win.
Then to know how to work a scrunchie and then to aim.
Well done, Byrnes.
That's
I don't know.
crazy.
Yeah, good work.
That was a good choice. And I think actually it wasn't the sound that got us there. It was the psychology of it.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It is.
I didn't like that part.
You didn't like that we got?
Yeah, no, I didn't like that you kind of like got inside my head there at the end.
Yeah.
Sucks that you made a bet that I could do my signature on your other
Wait,
bitch.
what? When did that happen?
Yeah, let's
Come on.
Let's head to Echo Park.
Right after, please. Don't be
I got
rude.
a really good signature.
Is that what we're going to start doing? Have all the guests sign my ass?
Like
Yeah.
like the Comedy Bang Bang table.
Yeah. That's what we'll call you.
And little quips. It was a gas. Hannah Pilkes.
I'm gonna write a paragraph callback. Hannah, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
I had a ball.
Okay, good.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, and please, before you leave, sign the app.
Let's get it out.
Did I tell you she was great? You got to listen to me more. I mean, I know you're listening to me. I'm not mad at you. Like I said, we are now going to go into a more topical segment. We discuss what happened last weekend where a Phillies fan just Phillied it up at a baseball game. What are we doing? Will we ever fix ourselves? Tune into this next segment to find out. Next we have the Phillies woman. Just to be clear, she's not on the segment we just talked about. Okay, so real quick,
I just talk about your fan, Byrnes. That took the baseball from the kid.
Oh, the Phillies Karen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of her?
I feel bad for her.
You do? You find her to be a sympathetic figure?
Yeah, she's the bad.
Come on.
Kevin, can you
in
bring
those
the
situations.
video up, Kevin? For those of you who
All
don't
that
know,
doxing shit.
For those of you who don't know, it actually does raise an interesting question with that stuff. But for people who don't know, over the weekend there was a home run hit. A dad collected the ball for his son, and it was like one of the, it was kind of like a dog pile to get the ball. He came out with it, handed it to his child. It was his child's birthday. This woman came over, kind of lost her shit on the dad. The dad just gave her the ball pretty early in the confrontation, and she walked away. And then the world went crazy on her. There's been a few of those lately. We had the Coldplay couple earlier in the summer where the guy was cheating on his wife with someone at his company, and the Coldplay camera went to him, and that guy's life blew up. And I think we all celebrated that one because we were like, fuck, that, like he was cheating on his wife. So it was like, I mean...
And he also just didn't play it cool at all.
Well, that's the whole thing. If he had just stood there and kept his arms around her, nobody would fucking know. It's just that he acted like he was cheating. But it's also fucking crazy to be out in public with your mistress and to have PDA. I can't imagine having the balls to go to a fucking concert with a mistress. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, to just be like, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm like, this is with the woman I'm cheating on my with. Then we had the guy at the U.S. Open who took a hat from a child and like
a tech CEO.
Yeah, like a tech CEO, and then his apology
was concrete. No, he's actually like in concrete.
His apology was insane. Burns and I argued about this because Burns thought his apology was so funny that it made it okay.
It's so funny.
But either way, that leads us to this latest one, which is this at this Phillies game, the home run. Play the clip real quick, Kevin, so we can just... So there's the dad walking the ball over to his son. He just collected it. He hands it to his son. He's hugging his son. The woman grabs him by the shoulder. The dad's reaction is crazy. The dad is like freaked out, and he's just kind of explaining, like, what are you talking about? I was over there. I got the ball. What do you want? I just got the ball. What do you want? I got the ball. It's his birthday. And she's like, you give me that ball. I deserve that. So the dad takes the ball, gives it to her, and is like, I'm washing my hands of you. She walks back, and she feels good about it. This is a Phillies fan This woman.
So are the other people.
Yes, but it's strange. I don't know if we've seen this before on camera. I don't know. I don't know if it's that the dad gave the ball up so quick that it was the kid's birthday. The Phillies gave the kid a bat. The Phillies went kind of above and beyond. But what do you think?
I mean, this lady's totally nuts
Yes.
and really in the wrong. I mean,
Yes.
First of all, have you ever been to a baseball game? Have you ever watched a baseball game? Whoever gets the ball gets the ball.
Yes.
Like, that's just
Yes.
like the rule.
Yes.
Like, and that guy got the ball. You could make the argument that he went way out of his zone to get it, but like that happens all the time.
That doesn't
too.
matter.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, it's the sort of thing. Like, I watched this game live, and when it was happening, I was like, oh, to me, it was hard to watch because I was like, no, lady, oh God, you're watching someone ruin their life in real time.
Which is basically what happened. So so everyone, this is what happens. Everyone goes, fuck you, and we all go online to sort of purge ourselves of the tension that we feel inside of our bodies when we see someone be the worst person. So that happens. She loses her job.
Did she? Did they find out who she is?
Yeah, and
They
I think
did?
she got fired, yeah. So she loses her job, and then she becomes a meme, a GIF. I mean, and by the way, I mean, I'm still sending people anything that happens now where someone does something successfully, she's now put in there like, give me that, that's mine. So we've like, okay, so now she's indoctrinated into the meme culture, and to what you're saying, you know, her life is forever different.
She lost her job? I mean, is it really worth I mean, I don't know what her job was, and I suppose, like, if she's like a teacher or something.
She was a teacher.
Oh, really?
I believe so.
I don't know.
Will you give it a quick Google, Kevin?
Yep.
But, you know, it's like, she's a meme forever in a negative way. Isn't that punishment enough? Like, you know,
there's a whole thing with this where this happens, where someone will tweet something or someone will say something, and then we overcorrect to some extent, because while she is clearly a vile human on the inside, she now is you get to the point where you go, well, did her life need to get kind of like Steve Bartman when this is a long time ago, but at a baseball game, a guy
I used to do him as a character at UCB.
There's a guy who interfered. I can see it. There's a guy who interfered with a play at a baseball game. He was a Cubs fan. He loved the Cubs. Anyway, he became so vilified. This is, around the time when we were starting to do this at first. He never went out in public again.
He's still in hiding.
He's in hiding. He never wants to be seen again because of this. So, I don't know. I do wonder, where is the tipping point of we have reprimanded you enough, and when we become the vile pieces of shit as well.
It's like, and I have to say, like, you always have to give people the benefit of the doubt. I know I come on here and get screaming and yelling and get all mad, but like,
And I know that people go, Byrnes is out of line. Like, what's his problem? This guy shouts too much. He has an emotional problem. What's ruptured inside him? Why is he trying to fix this on air? Go ahead.
You never know what's going on with someone. What if she's got, like, someone in hospice at home and she promised to do everything she could to bring in the home run ball?
Which is what happened.
I mean, like,
no,
you never know.
But even beyond that, think about you at your worst.
Well, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
oh, this will happen to me before I'm dead.
Well, that's exciting. But it would be great for the show. But you at your worst, we all do stuff where in our lives at some point where we're like, that was not a good shade. That was not a good color. I should not have done that. That was out of line. And you apologize.
Yeah.
What if you didn't have the opportunity to apologize?
I mean, that's almost like she has to, like, have a press release, like, to apologize.
I don't know where it is now with her, but I mean, like we said, it'll get better. I've watched a couple documentaries on this. What you do is you weather the storm. We all hope that there's no real world implications, and then you rebuild your life. But it is fucking weird to be dogpiled by online.
Everyone. Yeah, especially, I mean, the internet in general, I think, obviously the anonymity is good in a lot of ways.
Hugely important to all this.
But it's the fact that you can just go on and be terrible.
We all want to do scream therapy.
Yeah.
What do you know what happened, Kevin?
The school denied that she was an employee, so might cut it just because I'm not 100% sure. The main thing is, like, this one school in New Jersey is like, she's never worked here.
I did see that release. Read the release is great.
She actually, over the weekend, went up to one of the teachers and took her job from her.
I mean, look, this woman does deserve a little bit. She got booed out of the stadium. Like
That's-
they literally
but
booed her out of
that feels like
No, that's what I'm saying. And like it's like I feel like okay, we're done. You got your you got booed out. I mean, imagine getting booed out of the stadium.
Oh, brutal. Well, and she flipped people off as she was leaving too. So she fully left in Philly fashion.
I do kind of love her.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. It's great to see someone get comeuppance, but then you also wonder, at what point are we her?
Philly Karen, you want to come on the show? This is a safe space. We will help you rehabilitate your image.
She'll take the podcast. Lastly, we're going to round this show out with probably our final update on Byrnes' ass. This is where Gianmarco stuck around so that we could show Pam Byrnes' ass and show her what happened. She was very invested. She loves you on the show. I just think he's fantastic. All this stuff. So she loves you on the show, but she really didn't think you deserved to get the tattoo.
I agree with her.
She was very opposed to it.
She's a sharp lady.
She thought Luke should get it.
Yes, I agree.
And you got it.
Yeah, I know.
On your ass.
Yeah.
Forever. No, you know what's funny? I guess I thought I'd feel better.
You feel like empty inside? You thought you had everything that you wanted, and then it just doesn't fill the hole?
The second I saw it done, I thought, you know what? I need to look outside for my joy a little bit more. Quiet. Anyway, next we have Pam getting updated on Byrnes' asshole. Oh, sorry, Al. All right, so Mom, we've got Gianmarco here.
Righty-ho. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay.
You don't need to say wait a minute. He's doing much better than I am.
Good.
As far as being a comedian. But so Gianmarco, we had a contest between Byrnes, our producer with the attitude, and my other friend. They played Jeopardy against each other.
Okay.
We made them in studio bet on Final Jeopardy.
Okay.
Byrnes lost. They both got the last question right, but he had less points.
Mm-hmm.
But my other friend didn't answer in the form of a question.
Okay.
On the line was loser had to get the winner's signature tattooed on their ass.
Oh,
this
wow.
happened, yeah. We took it to the fans. The fans answered, and they decided who won, and that person got the tattoo on their ass. My mother got quite invested in this storyline, and I told her to not watch the reveal episode, which was last week.
Okay.
So that I could tell her who lost, because you were quite passionate about this, right, Mom?
I was, yes.
Who do you think you thought Byrnes deserved to win? Like to not have the tattoo?
I thought he shouldn't, because I didn't think it was very fair, and he was so decent, and I didn't think it was right.
But you didn't think Luke, the other person, was decent?
Oh, no, I think Luke is decent, definitely.
Okay.
No, I do. But I thought it was I just thought...
You've seen Jeopardy, though. You know, it's the decency doesn't affect the point system normally.
No, I agree. I just felt sorry, because I felt Alex has quite unmarked skin. And I just thought it was horrible.
Oh, because Luke has more tattoos.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Horrible.
But
so he's already ruined.
To Gianmarco's point, that would then, on Jeopardy, it would be based on who needed the money most, which again is not a factor.
No,
right.
No, I agree.
Well, who do you think won, or who do you think lost? Who do you think the fans chose to have tattooed on the ass?
Well, I would imagine probably Alex.
You think Alex?
Yes, because he didn't answer in the form of a question.
No, Alex did. He just lost on points.
On points, okay.
Well, here,
okay.
Alex, why don't we have you come over here and tell her.
Oh, is he there?
He's here, yeah. And he's going to tell you in the best way possible, which is, no, just show her.
But he's walking.
Yeah, just show her.
But Alex, you're walking it with difficulty.
He's always walking with difficulty.
I have the picture too.
Here, Mom, we're just going to show you on camera here. Why don't you show Gianmarco real quick?
I don't want to see his
No,
bottom.
please.
Let him see. Because I want to see how it's healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom, here you go. Look in your camera real quick, Mom.
I don't want to see his bottom.
Well, you have no choice. And by the way, it's Luke's bottom now.
Doesn't belong to Luke.
Hold on. What do you think, Mom?
I still think it's a shame.
Well, will you show Gianmarco real quick?
Wow. Wow.
And Luke got to tattoo it Luke physically did it. Right there.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can tell as someone with not that much tattooing.
Yeah, that was the first one you see what I mean, John? I mean, it was a bit
Gianmarco. It's not
Oh,
J-O-H-N.
Gianmarco.
Yeah.
I just felt it was rather a shame because he's got like nice clean skin and not much mini mark.
But if you're looking at that ass, I mean, you're already in a position you didn't necessarily want to be in. And
do you know what he's saying, Mom?
No, I don't.
He's basically saying, if you're naked with Alex, you've made some wrong turns in your life.
Hold on a second. That's a little
that's
lot.
What he
I don't
was
know
saying.
that that's exactly.
No, yeah, but if you're in that position, that's not going to be the deal breaker,
isn't it? No. Isn't it? No,
you're already drunk. Yeah,
rules are rules, but I just thought it could have been a bit. I was hoping that perhaps you hadn't done it. That you hadn't done the tattoo. And
do you think there's a world where Luke should just get Byrnes' signature on his ass to make it better?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay.
No.
All right.
No. I just.
Do you think it looks good from what you saw? Does it look better than you thought?
I'm very pleased. It's quite small and very inoffensive, and and it looked quite light.
Right.
Was it drawn on with pen?
No, it's a tattoo.
It's there forever.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
It's there forever.
Yeah.
What does his wife think?
She's not happy.
She's never seen him naked.
Yeah, they don't do that sort of stuff. They're not into that. They do it through a sheet. You know what Amish is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they do it that way. Well, Mom, thank you for joining us. Anything to say to Gianmarco? He's got a special coming out pretty soon.
I'm going to watch.
Will you watch it?
Thank you.
Yes.
Will you watch it and you can tell us? Do you know? We can cut this out, but do you know who Mr. Hands is?
Me.
No. All right, Mom. Thank you for joining us. Love you so much, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
All right. Love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
So many segments. Thank the Lord above. Thank the Lord above. But let's start again.
That was a Headgum podcast.